Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Haven't talked to y'all in a while, haven't done a video, so I just kind of wanted to sit down for a few minutes and just chat, kind of update you on some things, some specials that are going on in the month of June, and just things that I try to post on my Step Into a New Day Facebook page. But you know, sometimes it's just easier to sit down and chat. So a lot of you have asked me, especially if you're starting new and ordering, what product should I start with? And so I've tried all of the beverage products. The two coffee products that I have done consistently, I started with the Nitro back in October and used it until I think around the end of March is when our new coffee Max came out, and I've been using the Max since then. So I feel like I've got kind of a good base of comparison. I've been using it long enough to kind of give some opinion on it. So the Max coffee, I like the taste of the Max coffee better. I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't like the flavor of coffee generally. I have made the Max and actually drank it as a warm coffee with just hot water and a flavored creamer, and enjoyed it. So the Nitro, to me, I couldn't do that. It was much too bitter. So that's a comparison taste wise. It's more of a gourmet coffee, the Max is. It smells wonderful when you open it. So as far as taste wise, I think I like the Max better. But then when I use the Nitro, I doctor it up so much that I can't taste it. So I can do either or. I think with the Max, the appetite suppression is a little better for me. And that's one of the things that it was developed for, and I can tell that. As far as the energy, I don't know if I can tell a big difference between the two. The Nitro, maybe even I was a little bit better with the energy. So as far as for me, but it's hard to say for that. I can't really judge that yet. The Max, for some people, when I go through the testimonials, because I look at those all the time, they come up on my Facebook page, are losing pounds, and then some people are losing inches. So for me, I would say that I'm not showing, with the Max use, I've not seen a big change on the scales. And that was kind of frustrating for me at first, because with the Nitro, I consistently was losing 1 to 3 pounds every week. But I wished I had done actual measurements when I started the Max, and I didn't. But I know that I have lost inches because I have gone down another pant size. The last weekend I bought a smaller size in pants, and my clothes are fitting different. So I know that I've lost inches, even though I'm not seeing it on the scales. I'm hovering. I want to get to 100 pounds. That's my goal. July the 4th is when I started this. By July the 4th, 2020, I want to have lost my 100-pound goal. And I am hovering right at 99. 99.2, 99.8. Today it's like 99.4. So I'm just kind of hovering. But like I said, I've lost inches, so I know that I'm still seeing good results there. And the last thing that's the biggest probably difference between the Max and the Nitro is the dose, the amount. With Nitro, from the very beginning, I consistently use 3/4 to a full scoop, make it and go. With the Max, I've had to play with the dose to find the dose that works for me. I started out like with a half and a whole, and that was just too much. It just didn't work well for me. So I back down to a 1/4, and now I'm between a 1/4 and a half is what I use every day. So I think probably that is a bigger effect. This is just my observation. For people that have been using the Nitro or the Smart Coffee or another product, and you start the Max, I think there's probably an adjustment period as your body is saying, "Oh, it's a new recipe here. We're doing something different," and so that may have been part of it. Whereas my customers that have bought the Max and have started with the Max, a lot of them have not had any issue with that. Although I do recommend starting at a 1/4 of a scoop for everybody, and then if you don't really feel anything, you don't feel any different then you can start adjusting up. But if you start out and the dose is too high for you, you might feel irritable or tired or more hungry, and so that just means that the dose that you're on is probably too high, and it's causing more of a hormone dump from the happy hormones, and it's just kind of messing with your system, and you just need to kind of adjust. And it's an adjustment period. It's all about brain chemistry, so everybody's different. So that would be, you know, between the two products. The Nitro maybe is a little bit easier of ease of use because there's not really an adjustment for, didn't find that I had to play with the dosage. So I think for the Nitro, that for me, that the overall mood effects were better with the Nitro. So and I talked about with the Nitro that the actual scales movement was more. I consistently saw poundage loss. And then as far as the cost, the Max is $10 cheaper for a tub than the Nitro. And I think that was the main points that I wanted to kind of point out. So, you know, for ease of use, you know, I would say maybe the Nitro. But I'm happy with both products. My mother and Daddy have both, they started on the Nitro. Daddy started on the Nitro, Mother started on the T, and now they're both using the Max, and they are losing actual pounds and inches because their clothes are not fitting. So so everybody's different with that, but I think there's potential for progress with all the products. So June customer specials. Through the 30th of the month, there are 2 customer specials that are combo packs, and each pack is a savings of like $36 when you do the math. And then what we found out this week is that if you order either one of these combo packs in the month of June, by June the 30th, then you lock in, if you put them on Smart Ship, meaning they come every month, then you lock in that special price. Now Smart Ship, for any order, is a savings. It's like, I think 10 to 20%, I think maybe 10% savings if you do Smart Ship. You can change and go into your system and take the Smart Ship off anytime. So it's not something that's difficult to get out of. I've adjusted my Smart Ship. I had Smart Ship Nitro, then I changed it to Max, and so it's not a hard process at all, and it saves you money. But if you lock in these 2 savings in the month of June, then you can keep this special indefinitely until you decide to change it. So the first is a Max coffee tub, a Xanthamex 30-day supplement supply, and Zest, which is our lemonade product. It's those 3 products for $129, which is regular $165. The Smart Ship price is $119, so you get all 3 products for $119, and then keep that price under Smart Ship from here on out. And the second bundle is Max Coffee, a bag, 30 servings of Keto Cray, which is our coffee creamer. Now, I have not used the Keto Cray. People that have used it use it with all the products. They mix it with their tea, they mix it with the lemonade and the coffees. Some people have said that it has a little bit more appetite suppressant and things in it, but I personally have not tried it. And then you get the Max, the Keto Cray, and the Xanthamex supplement. And its cost would be $139 for all 3. Regularly, that would be $175. And the Smart Ship price for those products is $129. So those are awesome savings, and I was excited to see that, because I use, the Max, the Xanthamex, and the Zest, I use all 3 of those, and I can get all 3 of those every month for the $119 and save that $36 a month. So the Zest, I've tried to do post if people ask and kind of show you some mixing ideas. I need to kind of do a video about that probably, but that's been something I've started consistently doing. I've been using it here and there, but every afternoon I mix me some kind of drink with zest in it, and that's kind of my afternoon pick me up, because I drink water all day, which is a key point for any of the products. Water, water, water. Drink your water. But I get tired of just water, So, and I'm not doing sodas or anything. So the Zest is kind of my afternoon treat. It's still water, but because I usually mix it with the water and another flavored powder or a carbonated flavored water, and I feel like I'm getting a treat, but I'm still getting my water in, and I get the benefits of the product, the lemonade that has all the happy hormone products in it, and appetite and everything. So it's kind of an afternoon treat for me. Something else I wanted to touch on, if you're interested in the products, but you don't want to, start and buy, a whole month's supply, we do have a new trial pack. It's a 6-day trial pack. It's $19.95 free shipping, and that's 6 days of max. It'll come in little individual pour packs, like a water mixer, and 6 days worth of the Xanthamax supplement. So that's a good deal on those trial packs, just to kind of get your feet wet and see, do you like the taste, things like that. Another exciting thing for the month of June is the vanilla chai tea. That's always been a limited edition. We've had 2 releases of it in the last year, just for a limited time, and it usually sells out within a few days. It's back, and it is permanent, so it's a new permanent product that you can get. Again, it can be mixed in a protein shake, it can be drank just as a tea. There's all kinds of recipe ideas in the groups that I'll talk about in a minute, that people are so creative with the way that they use these products, that you can make them into something that's such a treat that you don't even realize you're doing a weight loss. So so that's exciting. And then kind of the last thing I wanted to touch on are the Facebook pages. I have a personal page, Facebook business page, support kind of a group page called Step Into a New Day, and it's recipes, it's information about specials, it's encouragement posts, it's product, it's success stories, updates from customers that are saying, hey, this is how I use it, this is the success I've had. And I do most of the posting. I do have some customers that are starting to post on there, and I appreciate that so much. And it's a group page, so by all means, please post anything that you want, that you think would be beneficial to the group, or an uplifting post to me or the group. It's our page, and if you have a friend or somebody that you have talked to the products about and they're interested, or that you want to share with, invite people to the group. I don't mind at all. You have the capability to do that, or have them send me a message and say, hey, add me to your group, and I'll be glad to do that. And then the second group, for anyone that does ask me about the products, that I try to send an invite, is called the Daily Dose. And that's a customer testimonial group, and it is just amazing amount of information. It's a group where, if I'm going to use myself as an example, I have a thyroid condition. I think I've mentioned that before. It's Hashimoto's disease. And if I go into the Daily Dose in the search bar and I type Hashimoto's, then I see every post that customers and people that are like myself, affiliates that sell the coffee, have ever had that discussion about people using the products that are on Hashimoto's. If you're concerned about taking drinking the coffee with any medication, if you type it in that search bar, you're probably going to find some information, some examples of people saying, hey, I drink the coffee, I'm taking this med, I've had no side effects, or this is what I found, or whatever. So it's a good information that way. And then recipes all day long. And again, I've got a cabinet full of flavored powders and flavored coffee creamers and flavored sugar-free syrups. Thought I had a pretty good recipe going on, but there's something new every day. People combine things with, especially the Zest, that I would have never thought of. And that's exciting to me, because I get tired of doing the same thing every day. So there's lots of good information on those pages. So that one I would have to invite you to. Again, just send me a message or text or email or whatever, and just say, hey, do you mind adding me to that group? And if you reach out to me and ask me about the products, then I'm going to go ahead and ask you if it's okay, or send you that invite and tell you that I have. So And then I guess last, just I have a few extra products in-house. I have 3 of the chai teas. If anybody's interested, they're $55. Maybe $5 if I ship it. Or if you live local, then we can work it out, or I can meet you somewhere and get it to you. I have 1 Nitro and 1 Max. So just offering those out there if anybody's interested. If you're not, I'm going to eventually use the products myself. Because like I said, I like all 3 of them, but I do have those in stock and ready to go if you're interested. So just shoot me a message or comment under this video. So I think that was the main things that I wanted to go over. You know, I'm not a high pressure salesman. I could improve on my follow-up with you when you ask me or when you try the products. That's not the reason, why I'm doing this. These products have made such a difference in my life that I wanted to share them with others because somebody shared them with me. And every time I do a video, I say that same thing, broken record, I know. But that's my main reason for coming to you and for doing this. Do I make a little extra money? Yes, and that's awesome. And if that's something you're interested in, I'll talk to you about that as well. But the main thing is that these products have made a difference in my life. My mother and daddy have started them. They have both, I haven't talked to them today, but as of, I think last week, they had both lost about 28 to 30 pounds apiece. And that's just since the spring, since we started the product, I think daddy in February and mother in March. So all 3 of us are feeling better, buying new clothes, and just are having success. And it's been a life changer for me. I feel like a completely different person. Regardless of looking like a different person, I feel different inside and out. And so if you get on the testimonial page, don't just take it from me. It's post after post after post of people talking about how this product has changed their life in even more dramatic ways than myself. So I'm always amazed at how quick people see results and the results that they're seeing. So will it work for everybody? No, nothing works for everybody. Can you just drink the coffee and do nothing else and have wonderful results? Probably not. Results take effort on your part as well. It's taking effort on our part, but it is the simplest thing that I've ever done. It's not having to measure count points or measure everything. I just watch what I eat. I try to eat better things. Low carb is my own version of low carb. I'm not keto. I don't count, oh, I've had 22 carbs today. I've not done that since the very beginning. If I have a carb or bread at lunch, then I try not to eat one at supper. No sodas, lots of water. Starchy things, not a lot of starchy things, not a lot of fried things. Lots of salads, things like that. But it's been something I've been able to stick to. I'm still eating. I don't feel like I'm starving myself or missing out. And I feel like the products have helped with cravings. So anyway, that's the main things I wanted to talk about. I always go on way longer than I mean to, but please, if you have questions or would like more information, hit me up, ask me, send me a message, call me if you have my number, or message me and I'll send you my number. But anyway, so thank y'all. Have a wonderful Saturday, and this video will probably take an hour to upload, but when you see it, if you have questions, just message me. Or again, if you're interested in any of the products I have in-house, let me know. I do have a few samples of Max. I think I still have some Zest samples, and Chocolavate, the chocolate drink we have, and the Smart Coffee, and I may have a few Nitros. I'm not sure. I was getting kind of low on those, so I do have a few of those in house I can sell. I usually do like a 3-day sample. It's $12 of the products, and I can mix and match or just send you one particular product. I do Venmo and PayPal. I can send you an invoice. So if you are interested in any of the products I have in house or samples, just let me know and I'll get with you. So thank you so much. Love y'all. Bye.